talking.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. As you can see, we have a full house today. We normally have between 3 and 4 participants, but today we have an extra special guest, so I think the response was very good. We have 7 of us here, right here. I will save introducing our special guest to the last. Everyone is special, but someone here is extra special today. From my extreme left, we have Maria Chernysheva. Maria, did I say your last name right? Almost, right? To Maria's right, we have why did I call you Julius Caesar? Julius Maximus. I even wrote you down as Julius Caesar. I'm sorry. Julius Maximus. Welcome back. You and your tattoos are always welcome to the show.
Thank you.
To Julius's right and my immediate left, we have Camelia Perez. Camelia is also a yoga instructor. In fact, Camelia, you are Julius's teacher, correct?
I am.
Camelia is training Julius. So now we're going to see in between, every now and then, you will find some amazing steps or amazing postures by Julius, thanks to Camelia's training. I'm going to save our special guest. To our special guest right, we have Ivona Eckert Hamilton. Did I get that? All of it? Oh, great. Ivona, welcome back. Ivona was in one of my classes at the public library, so I'm really delighted. She was very passionate about yoga. I'm delighted that Ivona is here with us today again. And someone who disappeared from our radar for a very long time, Denden Girmay to our extreme right. Welcome back, Denden. Welcome back to everybody. And for the big moment everyone's been waiting for, Sarah Eve Cardell, our special guest. Sarah is a culinary shaman. I'm going to have her explain because she has a lot of different roles. Now, before Sarah talks a little bit about herself, I'd also like to thank our crew, our facilitator Malik Parker, and our director Atiq Mirza. Thank you so much for holding the fort. We really appreciate your patience. We have been waiting a long time for you to come on the show, Sarah. Sarah and I met at, was it a business event? It was some kind of a business networking event. You believe as I do that there's a reason for everything. I had no idea I would meet someone like Sarah. You were fascinating. She just stood quietly at a table I attend all the free business seminars you can have in New York City, okay? But when I went here, I knew there was a reason because the actual seminar didn't fascinate me as much as Sarah. Sarah was standing quietly in a corner and she had all these beautiful, delicious looking vegan treats. What really amazed me about you, even though you had a price on it, you never insisted that anyone needed to pay. And I'm thinking, how is this girl going to make any money selling those treats? And I found out she has multiple skills. Sarah is not just a culinary shaman, she's also a Reiki master. And you are also, let me remember that. I know you're a yoga teacher as well. You teach Dharma Yoga. And there is a third role. What actually help us understand, what is a shaman?
So a shaman is someone who can see with their eyes closed, someone who is a teacher, a leader of a community. Historically, the shamans would always live outside the communities and be in service to healing, imparting wisdom, knowledge to the people who come to visit. And it's a very spiritual.
Native American?
It's all over the world. There are different shamans and different traditions.
Right.
Whether it's Native American, actually the word shaman itself comes from a Siberian word.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. Okay, and what does that mean?
So it's one who sees with their eyes closed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And
I can't even see with my eyes open.
There's some people believe that it's a gift to have this role. It's passed down, not just something that you can choose. It's something bigger than yourself.
Right.
And you step into this role when you're ready.
It's interesting. You were interviewed by another producer at our studio a few weeks ago. And I have to say, I'm very happy to say I introduced that producer. I introduced you to that producer because she was looking for someone as amazing as you, which was great. Now, you mentioned something. I was listening to the interview because I was helping out. You mentioned something. This is in your family? You said your mother was she a shaman as well?
She's not traditional shaman, but
Right.
she has the gifts. I believe that we make a choice to step into the role once we're given this
Okay.
role.
Right.
And she definitely has a lot of intuitive skills that have been passed down to me as well.
So when you talk about intuition, what does she see? Like she
Um,
looks at me, she doesn't see me, she sees something beyond.
She can see visions and has a very intuitive knowledge base where she feels things in her body and she just knows. She definitely does the tarot cards as well, and that's.
I am looking forward to that. I remember that.
There's this idea with tarot cards that you have to be passed the cards down. You can't just go into a store and buy them yourself as well.
Right, right. Unfortunately, we haven't lit up the tarot cards as much, but I'm sure our facilitator and our director will pick it up. They are a little bit in the dark, but I think it's nice to have that mystery.
Yeah.
Now, when I remember you used those cards. You asked me to pick a card, and I picked a card where there was this lady with 2 crosses on her shoulder and 3 stakes in the ground. And I knew immediately more or less what she was going to say because that is me all over. She said, you have some very firm plans, but you are sort of, she was looking for the right word because I think she's not met me, so she was looking to be polite. And I said, no, I know, I'm all over the place. And she said, yes. So, and you're carrying a burden on your shoulder or something. So how do the tarot cards work? How do you read that?
So I shuffle them and put my energy in, and I call in my guides to help facilitate the process, and then I ask the person who is reading.
Are we going to do that in today's episode, or is it going to be tomorrow?
Perhaps
What is it?
we'll do that a little bit later.
No problem.
Focus on the yoga.
Okay, what do you have planned for us today?
So I'd like to share my Dharma Mitra yoga
Okay.
with you all. Dharma has really inspired me to heal myself. He has inspired me to eat raw vegan food, which has been another process which has been beautiful and very helpful for healing my body.
Right, right. And it also clarifies your thinking, correct?
Definitely, there's a very strong correlation between spirituality and our food.
Right.
Mind, body, and spirit all interrelated. And the more you put raw food, high vibrational food into your body, the more you open to spirit. And it's a very reciprocal process. You open psychically, able to receive more love because you're putting more love into your body itself.
Right. And we can all see how calm she looks, right? There's something very composed about you, Sarah. So
I try.
we're hoping to share. We're hoping you'll share that calmness. You especially need to get Denden and me on the check. I think we're always supercharged. Right, Denden?
Very much so.
But, sorry, you have a question for me? Oh, okay. For the sake of our viewers, who I'm sure will be very curious, in fact, we're going to have your credits up there. Atik and Malik, when you have a chance, would you please put up Sarah's credits? But while they're putting it up, first of all, your email, what's your website?
So my website is theculinaryShaman.com
Okay.
and email is culinaryshaman@gmail.com.
Okay, that's in case you guys are a little bit concerned about the spelling. It's TheCulinaryshaman.com. So go to her website. Her email is culinaryshaman@gmail.com. Just for the sake of our viewers, one more quick clarification before you take us through the yoga. You talked about vegan. Now help our viewers understand. I only recently discovered the difference between vegan and vegetarian. Help us understand what is vegan, what's vegetarian.
And what's raw? So vegan means no eggs, no dairy, no meat,
Okay?
no animal products whatsoever.
How
Some
about honey?
vegans don't even eat honey as well.
Got it. Okay.
I personally believe that if the bees are taken care of with love,
Right.
and they're not forced out by any process, that the honey can be a useful food and sweetener as well, which
Right.
is much healthier than white sugar.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
most the honey you buy in the supermarket shelf is not healthy as well. But raw vegan means taking that vegan even closer to Mother Nature. So all of the food you eat is less than 118 degrees. So it's as natural from the earth as possible. So mostly fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, sprouted food as well.
Right,
Fermented foods such as kimchi, and pickles and kombucha as well. So
Kimchi is underground. They actually ferment it underground. They bury it, right? Okay.
traditionally, but
Now, the reason I
nowadays-
mentioned that, does that have anything to do with life underground? Does.
Probably because of the cooling nature of being in the earth. But to me, you can get all of the nutrients you need by eating just from Mother Earth, as
Right.
close to that as possible. And that's why I combine the shamanism as well. It's making magic in the kitchen and healing from the heart.
So, you're going to take us through some postures from the Dharmamitra lineage.
Sure.
Now, if I'm not able to get into I can get into any posture, I just can't get out. But if I can't get out, what do you do? Like, do you actually talk us through? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, sure.
today?
I'll demonstrate and lead you through all the postures.
Okay, so
we're
as
gonna
you
do a very
demonstrate.
basic Dharma Mitra class.
Thank you.
As we know that Dharma Mitra is one of the yogi masters. He's 74 and still teaching in New York City.
Wow.
He's known famously for standing on his head without any hands and quite complicated postures, but we won't go that far. We'll
Thank
keep it.
you. That brings a lot of consolation.
We'll keep it natural.
We're ready. Whenever you
Perfect.
are. We all stand up.
So maybe we'll start sitting down actually at
Oh.
the front of our mats.
Okay.
So we'll sit in a cross-legged position with a tall spine. Again, our spine is our energy source. We want all of the energy to flow from the base of our spine all the way to the crown of our head. So let's start with our palms face up and our thumb and our first fingers together. This is called Yan Mudra. This helps us keep the energy in the center of our heart. And as we sit with a tall spine, let's close our eyes. Just give ourselves this moment. This is a moment for ourselves, to honor ourselves, to love ourselves. And when we love ourselves, we're able to give more love and receive more love from others, to our families, to our friends, and our community. So we're going to start the class with the word Om. The word Om is the one that connects us to the All. The meaning of Om can have so many meanings to ourselves, but we'll keep it into a basic definition of just being divine. Let's take a nice big inhale through the nose, filling up the lungs, letting the rib cage expand, feeling that heart chakra open. As we exhale, we're going to Om together. Let's do that 2 more times together. Inhaling deeply throughout the nose. Last time, the power of 3. Inhaling deeply through the nose. Ribs, lungs expanding. Just keeping our eyes closed for an extra moment, letting the sound vibration bathe over the body. Trying to feel every cell, every pore of the skin. And slowly opening the eyes. Let's come to a 4-foot position, coming to our knees. Palms are out in front of us. Let's start by warming up the spine. So as we inhale, we're going to arch up, looking up towards the sky, dropping our pelvic bone. As we exhale, we're going to round in, looking towards our center, towards our core. Inhale, arching up, looking up towards the sky, opening the heart, ribcage expand. And exhale, dropping the tailbone, coming in towards the center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arching up, looking up, giving yourself a smile. And exhale, rounding in, letting it all out. Tucking the toes under, we're going to come to a downward facing dog, pushing our butt behind us, looking towards our center, towards our core. And just beginning by warming up the body. Just pedal your ankles back and forth, shaking that head yes or no. Pushing those shoulders down towards the floor, down towards the earth. Whatever feels good to you. Honoring your body, listening to your body. Then slowly walking those feet up towards the front of your mats, towards your hands. Placing your hands up on your hips and slowly rolling up to a standing position. So coming to the front of your mats, you start with your toes and heels together, coming to the front. Placing your hands in the center of your chest in Namaste. And just closing your eyes for one moment. Setting an intention for your practice, for yourself. Perhaps you'd like to inflict some type of change in your life. Perhaps you need to send some love to someone afar. Whatever that may be, just setting that intention. Not only honoring yourself, but those around you. And then slowly opening your eyes, we'll begin with the sun salutations. Every pose is an offering to an element and to the animal. So inhale, we arch up, looking up towards the sky, opening the heart and chest. And as we exhale, we fold forward, holding at the waist. Uttanasana. Bringing the right foot back, right knee down, looking up, heart and chest are open, equestrian pose. Left foot comes to meet the right, holding our breath in plank. As we exhale, we're going to come knees, chest and chin bowing forward, 8-point pose. Inhale, pushing forward, cobra pose, feet are flat, looking up towards the sky. And exhale, downward facing dog, tucking the toes under. Right foot is forward, left knee is down, looking up, equestrian pose again. Left foot comes to meet the right, folding forward. Inhale, arching up, following your breath, following the spine, looking up towards the sky. And exhale, bring your hands back to your heart center. Beautiful, how are you all doing?
Feels great. It's been so long.
So let's do it on the other side now, so we have balance in our bodies. So coming again towards the top of the mat, heels and toes touching. Again, inhaling, looking up, arching up. And exhale, folding forward, bending at the waist. Now left side, left foot comes back, left knee is down, looking up towards the sky. Right foot comes to meet the left, holding our breath in plank. We're going to exhale, knees, chest and chin, bowing forward, bowing towards the earth. Inhale, pushing forward, cobra pose, feet are flat. And exhale, downward facing dog, tucking your toes under. Left foot comes forward, right knee is down, looking up. Right foot comes to meet the left, folding forward. Inhale, arching up, looking up towards the sky. And exhale, hands back to the heart center. And just closing the eyes again. Feeling the parts of the body that need a little more stretching, maybe a little more love. Feeling the parts of the body that now have been expanded by warming up your spine. So continuing the Shiva Namaskar. Let's inhale, arching up, looking up towards the sky. And exhale, folding forward, bending at the waist, Uttanasana. And in this Uttanasana, let's bend our knees as much as we need to engage our chest onto the thighs. We may grab our ankles, our calves, wherever feels good. If you like, you can also grab your elbows above your head. Really want to drop that head, the neck, the shoulders, no tension at all in the top part of the body. Just letting yourself fall over. Again, the goal is to bring that spine all the way down towards the earth, elongating the spine. Breathing soft breaths through the nose. You're a little more compromised here, not as much lung expansion. So we're going to break the pose, bring our palms down towards the earth, stepping back with the right foot. We'll come to crescent moon. So back foot is flat. You want to make sure your knee doesn't go too far over the foot. As you inhale, your arms up towards the sky. So we can come to Kali Mudra. So we're going to cross our thumbs, Interlace our fingers and our first fingers are together. And we stretch up, opening our heart and chest. So you want to sink into that right leg, opening that right whole hip as we arch towards the sky. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can open up your heart and chest by squeezing those shoulders back behind you as you look up. So releasing the pose, we're going to bring our front foot a little bit closer towards our bodies, tucking the back toes under, placing our left hand by our left foot and inhaling our right arm up towards the sky for a little spinal twist. Feeling all the stretch on the right side of our bodies, making sure our right hand is up towards the sky, nice and straight. And then releasing the pose, coming back up to a standing position here. Taking that left hand on your left hip. Inhaling the right arm now up towards the sky. As we exhale, we're going to twist, bringing that right hand to the outside of our left knee and looking over our left shoulder. So our back toes are tucked under. This helps us with support and balance. With each inhale, we lengthen our spine up towards the sky. As we exhale, we twist, looking over our left shoulder. Beautiful. So we're going to break that pose, putting our palms back down towards the earth. Bring our left foot to meet our right. And we're going to exhale again. We can try chaturanga if you like, or knees, chest, and chin. Knees, chest, and chin like we did before, or chaturanga, we just bend at our elbows coming back down towards
Julius
the earth.
can have the chaturanga.
Inhale, cobra pose. Feet are flat, looking up. And exhale, downward facing dog, tucking our toes under. So we'll just take a few breaths in this downward facing dog. Again, doing whatever we need to honor our body, either pedaling out our ankles or shaking our head yes or no. Just whatever feels good. Or even pushing those shoulders down towards the earth, stretching more deeply. Back of the legs feels so good. So coming back towards our plank, pushing our body forward. And we're going to drop our left leg down. Bring our right foot to a flat position and inhaling our right arm up. This is for a modified Vashisthasana. If you'd like to take this to the next step, you can stack your ankles above one another, placing your right palm up as well, or keeping that right knee down, the left knee down. It's one of Dharma's favorite moves. He does some crazy things, placing his right leg up behind him, almost in a Hanumanasana, Vashisthasana. But we'll keep it a little more simple today. Breaking the pose, right palm comes down, back to our plank. And then we'll do that on the other side. So again, dropping our right knee down, left foot is flat, inhaling the left arm up towards the sky. Heart and chest are open. Again, one of Dharma's favorite poses. Breaking the pose, left palm comes down. Again, let's try knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga, up to you, your choice. Inhale to the cobra, looking up. Heart and chest are open. Everyone needs to give themselves a smile. And exhale, downward facing dog, tucking the toes under. Three reps here, again, going to wherever you need to go by shaking out and pedaling out your ankle or your head, yes or no.
Where I come from, yes and no are the same movement.
So right foot comes forward this time. Left foot is down, left foot is flat for crescent moon on the other side. So again, we're going to come to Kali Mudra, palms together. Thumbs are crossed, first finger straight, interlacing the fingers, and opening up that heart and chest if you like. Sinking into the front leg, stretching that left thigh as well. And make sure that right knee doesn't go too far over your right foot as you look up towards the sky. So breaking the pose, palms come down. Again, taking that right foot, bringing it closer to the left. Tucking the back toes under for support. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Inhaling the left arm up towards the sky. Remembering to breathe. Our breath is our life force. There is no nobility in suffering. Remembering to breathe. Bring that left hand down. Again, so now we're going to take that right hand to the right hip. Inhaling the left arm up towards the sky. As we exhale, we're going to twist, bringing that left hand to the outside of the right knee as we look over our right shoulder. So with each inhale, we lengthen our spine, and with each exhale, we twist. Inhale, we lengthen, and exhale, we twist. Breaking the pose, palms come down again.
Malik, give us a 5-minute warning.
If right foot comes to meet the left. Last chaturanga or knees, chest and chin, your choice. Coming down towards the earth. Inhale to cobra pose. And exhale, downward facing
We
dog.
have about 1 minute left, so I'm going to close.
Ooh, that feels wonderful. So completing the sun salutation, let's bring those feet towards the front of our mats. Again, hands on our hips, rolling up, slowly honoring each of our vertebrae. Bring our palms together, arching back up. And exhale, bring our hands back to our heart center. Again, just closing our eyes.
So I'm going to close the program. We're going to continue in the next episode.
Sure.
Thanks to Sarah Eve Cardell, the culinary shaman. She can read all our minds, hear all our sighs. Thank you so much on behalf of Denden Girmay, Ivona Eckhart Hamilton, Camelia Perez, Julius Maximus, and Maria Chernysheva. Thanks also to our crew, Atik Mirza, our facilitator, Malik Parker. This is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching Yogaxpress. We can keep stretching now. We just had the closings done. Sarah, that felt good. I could hear everyone go. I could hear myself go. Felt really good.
Sun salutations are great.
Yeah. That was wonderful, and I needed to stretch.